Hallows Eve is just for fun and games. Well, allow me to explain. One night a year, the spirits come alive to tickle your fear. Let me be clear. Spider webs, severed heads, it's the dawning of the dead. Ghosts are spawning, demons calling you from underneath your bed. Halloween will make you run, make you scream, deep into the darkness of the night. Halloween will make you live out your worst dreams, deep into the darkness of the night. Here come the vampires, fiending for your blood. There's no escape, they're here to stay, so let them have their fun. Well, your world is falling down. Wicked witches, evil clowns, killer zombies take the town tonight. Spider webs, severed heads, it's the dawning of the dead. Ghosts are spawning, demons calling you from underneath your bed. Halloween will make you run, make you scream, deep into the darkness of the night. Yeah, Halloween will make you live out your worst dreams, deep into the darkness of the night. Oh, Halloween, it's Halloween. People panicked, what a sight, terrorized and horrified. Halloween, it's Halloween. I'm only joking, don't be scared. Leave your houses if you dare on Halloween.
Hey, what's up guys? Happy Halloween. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it. To get into the history of what started this build here, this build was partly inspired from when I watched a video posted by Designs by IFR. I watched them make a Dead by Daylight budget PC and I thought it was super cool. It inspired me to do some theme builds of my own. So to go with the holiday of the month, Halloween, which is my favorite holiday, I wanted a theme that reflected the Halloween season, the spooky vibe, or somewhat like that. So I decided to do a themed build of one of my friends, OtakuFanGirl210. She's a witch VTuber who streams on TikTok and Twitch, and this build is themed after her. Yeah, there she is. So, if you can go check out her Twitch channel or her TikTok lives, she's an awesome streamer and I'm sure you guys would love her and she would love the support as well. I'll leave a link in the description down below of her Twitch and her TikTok. Her entire persona revolves around Halloween and loves everything creepy and spooky, so I thought her character would be the perfect focus for the build and for the holiday. The whole object of this build wasn't about really performance, just mostly on the theme and looks. But I still wanted a PC that would perform kind of well and look good at the same time. It didn't come out exactly perfect, but it came out pretty good in the end. And thanks to that, I've gained a lot of insight on what to do and what not to do with these themed builds. To talk about the modding, so you all saw the decorated parts are based off acrylic mainly. Like this in the front panel. The acrylic being super thick actually was super difficult to cut since I don't possess a laser printer or engraver at all. So I had to do everything manually by hand and with the help of tools. So this took a colossal amount of time and I wanted to get this video ready and uploaded before Halloween Day hit. So I spent countless hours working on it. I had to take a lot of ideas I originally had for this build. Like the name that you see here was originally supposed to be on the base right here, not the front. I was gonna do something different with the front, but couldn't get around to it with being pressed for time and all. And like I said, it was pretty difficult with the acrylic and stuff became a mess. But while working on all of this, I started seeing stuff I could have done differently and possibly made this look better while I was doing it. Like, I wish I incorporated some more orange in the build as one of the primary Halloween colors. It would have looked pretty good, depending where I had it. I thought of a bunch of other stuff I could potentially add or redo to make it look better, which I still might do later on. But I didn't want to fill it with a bunch of RGB puke, just a modest amount to look good, since I know a lot of people like pretty lights, me included. But at the same time, I didn't want it like, I don't know, I didn't want it like blasting a Batman signal beacon. Now, getting into what didn't work well, the worst of it all was 100% the green spray paint. The green spray paint, that stuff was so hard to work with. Unlike the purple spray paint that's on the PC case, the green was all clumpy, gooey, and it just wasn't working well. And I promise you, it wasn't because I wasn't shaking it good. I was shaking the hell out of it. It was just all over the place. It just kept spraying in clumps. Like, it was so bad. But yeah, and it wouldn't dry well either. But purple and green are her main colors, so I had to deal with it somehow. Like I said earlier, the acrylic was a lot thicker than I thought and hard to cut, so it took a little bit more time than I wanted, and a lot of times it wouldn't break cleanly. So some things I had to tank, like I was gonna actually make a custom backplate for the GPU, but I decided just not to do that and worry about the outer parts, like the sides and the front and the back. Getting into the parts, I didn't want to go crazy because, like I said, performance wasn't really the main point in this. It performs well enough, especially since we have some good parts like the Ryzen 5 7600X, an Asus Prime B650M micro ATX motherboard, Ripjaw's Gskill DDR5 RAM going at 16 gigabytes, running at 6000 megahertz, paired with a Gigabyte 4060 Nvidia graphics card. Now, the reason I went with this card is because 100% mainly because I got it at a really good deal on eBay. Like, I actually got it for a little bit over half the retail price on it, so I went with it. And yeah, I tested it beforehand and it worked good, as if it was new. It even came in the original packaging and everything. It was my first time doing a themed build, as well as spray painting parts and even working with the material I used for this build. It was tough, it was messy. I had a lot of fun working with it though. The end result came out more or less satisfactory. Like I said, it didn't come out perfect, but I think it looks good, all things considered. Thanks to that, I think I can provide better themed builds in the future. I plan on doing some more themed builds on more streamers that I like, and as well as like my favorite anime and some of my favorite artworks, things of the sort, when I'm able to. So if you enjoyed this, stay tuned because more videos like this will be coming around. With all that said, thank you all for sticking around this long. If you enjoyed this build, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button. If you have any advice or ideas for me that would help in future builds, please leave a comment down below and I'll check it out and take it into practice. And lastly, a shout out to Kiyoseu for the editing of this video. Hope to see you guys again in future videos, and have a happy Halloween, everyone.